Alrighty, guys and gals, what is going on, all you beautiful people? Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the Misty Mountain Gaming channel. I am Big E, and this is City Skylines. This is the original version of the game, also known as Vanilla. We are playing with no mods. The goal of this Let's Play is to try to reach a population of 1 million people. I don't think I've ever done that in the game before. In fact, I'm quite sure I have not. I am not an expert in the game by any means. By any means. But I do like this game a lot. Having a lot of fun with it. I'm not on the screen. But now I am. I have moved me up a little bit over here. So hopefully you guys can see down here. You're missing a couple of things. Hopefully this isn't too intrusive. I wonder if I should shrink my big giant head a little bit. Hold on. Let's do that. Let me shrink me. How's that? Is that any better? You guys are like, no, we need to see the E. You can still see me. Just relax, bros. Anyway, yeah, I am far from an expert with the game, but I do like this game. I enjoy it a lot. I have played it for many, well, it came out in like 2015. I've played it on and off. Got a lot of hours in this game. Anyway, our town is coming along quite well. We're approaching city limits here. Let's take a look at our milestones. Right now we're a small city. No, right now we are a big town. Small city we reach at 9,500 people, and we've got about 9,000 right now. This would be nice. We'll unlock hydropower plant, yoga garden, cargo terminal, which we can import and export goods. This is a big one for us. Also a train station. We can get trains. We don't really need trains for our people yet, but the cargo terminal, like I said, this works well with exporting, importing goods. We'll be able to make some money there. We did unlock buses last at Big Town. I think we unlocked them here. Maybe the time before. Yeah, we got buses and terminals. We could put some of that stuff in if we so desire. Any old do. Let's check. How are we doing here? Let's check our resources. So we're going to have to do something about power pretty soon. As you can see, we're producing 188 megawatts, and we're consuming 142. The closer this gets to yellow, the worse shape you are. What I would like to do is put an oil power plant in. I think our next unlock, though, we'll able to get a hydropower plant. I've not been very successful with these, just because of the way the physics of the water work. They're a little bit tricky, but we might mess around with it. But as you can see, the coal power plant produces 40, and we currently have 2. I think we just have 2. So it's only 80 megawatts that we're producing. But we have this wind energy as well that we're using. But here's the thing about going to an oil power plant. It says take advantage of natural oil and use it to power your city. Let's take a look at our natural resources, which is up here. Anybody not new to the game, you got a lot of the same stuff down here, but you got a few extras. Like you can look at the natural resources of the land. And as you can see, it's color-coded. So ore is going to be light gray, which we've got some up here. We do have some oil over here. But we haven't purchased that yet. So we're a little bit a ways. We're a ways. We also have some oil over here. Now this would be interesting. So this has got me thinking. I could purchase this tile. And we could get... So if I purchase this tile, let me look at how this would go here. We've got plenty of money. Well, I'm actually going to do this right now. We also have access to this train line that I did not really see. This is wonderful, guys. So what I think we're going to work on doing here... Oh, I can't access the highway, though. All right, well, we're going to reach a milestone. When we reach a milestone, I'm probably going to purchase... I'll have to make a choice, but I want to have access to the highway so I can make another inlet. Otherwise, all of our industrial traffic, I'm going to have to figure out something here. Because it's going to try to come across. We need another inlet. But This is what we're going to do. We're going to take advantage of this natural resource, the oil. And we'll be able to power our own oil plant. Yeah, which will save us, actually, it'll save a lot of the trucks coming in and out. And then we can actually use the train line to export goods and make a little bit of money. And we'll also look at shipping. When we unlock shipping, I don't think we've unlocked it yet, but you can have little cargo terminals. Actually, do we have that? Where do I check for that? Damn, that's not going to be in here. Monuments? What am I looking for here? What am I doing, guys? Does anybody know what I'm doing? That's not what I want. What the hell am I doing? Education? Transport? Oh, this is where it would be. This is where it would be. Yeah, we don't have access to it yet. We need 32,000 people. Okay. Anyway, so power we're going to have to jump on fairly soon. We can always drop in an oil power plant in place of one of our coal power plants. Just place it, and then the trucks will come in and deliver what we need. So that's probably what we'll do until we get set up with our own oil. Let's check on water. We're also going to have to do something about water. So we can we're going to do some expanding here. We've got some demand with our residential, commercial, and industrial. I think it's called the RCI scale or something. Anyway, let's take care of this right now. Let's be a little bit proactive. Let's see if I can fit one of these in right now. Oh, son of a bitch. All right, well, I didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. I can't fit it in over here. All right, well, we'll leave it. Okay, well, then I'll just leave it there. Let me pause. I didn't mean to drop that down so quick. Let's get water hooked up here. And we need to reestablish our power line since I screwed it up. Way to go. That should do. Just make sure that comes on. Let's look at water. So water availability, you can see it skyrocketed. Let's go do this. Got a lot of these. We'll be able to get some higher capacity stuff. This is, what is that, 160 cubic meters, as you can see. Well, it's not that much more, is it? Okay, well, for now, we're just going to put in another eco. What's cool about this, you can just drop these things right on the water line. Let's see what that does for us. Let's look at our sewage treatment. Should go up as soon as it comes online. Any moments now. We'll just pollute that water even more. Yeah, we're okay for now. We are okay for now. So these are called eco, but as you can see, it still produces some disgusting for us there. What about trash services? So the landfills, we have gotten rid of the landfills. Yes, we have. We're just going with recycling centers, which aren't quite... Well, I don't want to say they're not as efficient. They actually do produce a little bit of power. But they're just not as pollutive. I don't know the right word to say there. But we're okay. Still in the green here. Doing fine. We got some coverage spread out. Let's see how we're doing on healthcare. It's not too bad. Plenty of availability. A heal capacity of 200. We have 8 sick people that are being taken care of. Death care. Cemetery usage. You're starting to get up there. We will unlock crematorium, which saves some space. I kind of like the graveyard feel. I mean, in real life, it's a waste of land. Kind of like golf courses. They're not related at all. Anyway, we might probably going to go with these, but you can see the difference. So you can bury 3,000 people. These have a smaller capacity. I don't know. We'll make a decision when we get to that point. And but we need 16,000 people before we have to worry about that. But we're probably going to have to throw another cemetery in relatively soon. Let's look at our child care. I have not actually looked at this. Children and teens. We've got, as you can see, about 2,100. 46 new people a week we're adding to the city. 6 children and teens, only 4. This isn't too bad. But there are things we can do about this. Like, I think we have access to this, don't we? Let's see. Oh, I forgot we had this. Sports hall and gymnasium. Community pool. I guess we haven't unlocked Oh, here we go, right here. This is what I want. So we've got elderly care and child care, which we do need to jump on. So I think what I'm going to do, we don't have a big hospital. We've got a couple of small clinics, but I think what I'm going to do, this is our larger neighborhood. We're going to expand here as well. So I think I'm going to try to throw this kind of centralized. You don't want it on the main road. But I think I'm going to do something like this. It's actually not bad coverage. Okay, let me do this. Let's we're going to jump in here. So I've discovered, I remembered, I'd kind of forgotten. So any road that has grass on it, or there's trees, you cannot park on these roads, and I forgot about that. You'll see this road, it's a 2-lane road with parking spaces, supports low traffic. This has grass, you can't park here. I don't know why that is, but it is that. So, as much as I like these the tree-lined roads, just for functionality in the game, I think what we're going to do here, we're going to go with these roads because you can park on them. Wait, am I not? Yeah, we're fine. Let's make sure we get a 90 degrees. So what we're going to do here, we're going to expand out a little bit. I actually don't mind having spaces like this between the zones. I think it feels a little bit better. Just, it gets a little too compact, a little too tight otherwise. I don't really care if my stuff lines up properly. Now, the way that the point of the Let's Play is to reach 1 million, so I should be taking advantage of this, but I do kind of like just the aesthetic look of when it's kind of broken up and not completely packed in like it is down here. But this is what we're going to do. The reason I did that, we're going to have a little health center over here. So you want to try to avoid putting these facilities on your main road. As you can see, if I put it here, you can come up the road and make a right, but you wouldn't be able to make a left. You'd have to go all the way down, make a U-turn. So you try to avoid that. And so this is going to be our little, kind of our health center area over here. We're going to have some elderly care. Actually, put it all on the same block over here. So we've got some elderly care, and we're going to put a child health care center if I can fit it in. I can't fit it in. We'll just go on this side of the street. Just like that. That should make a lot of people happy. And you know what? Let's do... Where's the... I didn't realize I had this unlocked. We can do a community pool. It's a lot of fun. We can do a sports hall and gymnasium. It gives a small health benefit to the neighborhood. And what does this do? It raises the health of people a little bit. So we have to make a choice. We want to do... Let's do the pool, man. Oh, I need some water here. We're going to do both of them. Why not? We can afford it. This is the health area over here. Get a little space in between there. Let's get some water flowing to these people. I'm going to try to stay under the streets if I can. Try to be a little bit more realistic. Oh, we just missed that. That's a little bit unfortunate. But that's where the water pipes are in real life. They are under the streets. That's where they should be. They're a lot easier to access that way. I don't care if that's a little bit crooked. All right, let's take a look at this. And we're going to spruce this up a little bit, guys. All right, let's check it out. Yeah, we got people swimming already. Like, hell yeah, bro. Got a little pool house. Got some picnic tables. We got any lifeguards? Yeah, we do. Got a lifeguard right there. Alrighty, so let's spruce this up a tad. We've got a little bit... Oh, boy. I should have terraformed here. Well, since I've already placed it... All right, actually, we're gonna do something here. I'm gonna move this. Does it cost anything to move it? Oh, apparently not. I'm gonna put this over here. Let's pause this. What I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna terraform a little bit. We're gonna try to smooth this out. I'm not the best with these tools, but you can see the topography of the land. Where is that here? Yeah. You can see the topography, yes. So what we're going to try to do, I'm going to try to grade this a little bit so it's not as much steep of a slope. And I am not the best. Let's soften terrain here. Let's go, we'll do a large medium brush actually. Let's see if we can kind of just Make this a little bit better. I feel like we're not doing a whole lot. It's not that bad, is it? So soil availability is a thing. You can play the game with all of that turned off. You have unlimited soil to move around. Let's see what that looks like. It's still a little bit screwy, but we are on a hill. That happens in real life, so we're gonna deal with it. Where was our pool? This was. Hold on. Move this one first. This one was here, right? I don't know where they were. I don't think it matters. I just want to be able to fit both of them in there. We'll do that there. Let's move this guy over here. Yeah. We'll do on the same side of the street here. Actually, can we get away with that way? How wonky is that going to look? That's better than it was. It still looks a little bit bad, but we can actually fix that. Let's go in here. Let's see. Let's add. You can cover stuff up a little bit. We'll give this some, I guess, like some real feels, maybe. I'm going to throw some trees in here as well. Let's see what we have. Let's go to big, giant trees. I like these. What are these called? Small beech trees. Hang on. Before I do that, let's get some paths. Let's get this looking good, guys. So you have two types of paths. You have pavement paths, and you have gravel paths. They prefer these. They're nicer to walk on than gravel, but I kind of like the look of these. So for this, I'm going to turn all of this stuff on because I'm going to need to do some free style here. It's not exactly straight, but it's good enough. We're going to give this a little bit of a, kind of like a little bit of a park vibe. Can I get away with that? I can get away with a little bit of it. Actually, we just come right down here. Doesn't have to be perfect. Does not have to be perfect. Bam, 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 bam. The only thing about these is there's no crosswalk here, but it's not that big of a deal, right? They can come across like this. Yeah. And let's actually give people, let's put another path in here. I want people to be able to walk across from here. Right at the crosswalk. Do that. Yeah, right at the crosswalk there. That's pretty decent. Should be okay. All right, let's throw some trees in here. See if we can hide this ugliness a little bit. Where are my trees at? Where are my trees at? So you can go nuts with this game. There is a lot of stuff, even in the base game, you know. The base game comes with a lot of design opportunity. So we're going to make this look nice here. It's a healthy area, right? Yeah, they're crooked. The businesses are crooked, and they're just trying to overcharge insurance. But you know what? We're going to look at it in a different way. That doesn't look too bad. I don't like this. I wish this wasn't a thing. This does happen in the game, where you get repeating assets in the game. What are these buildings here? It's commercial. I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to eminent domain here. I'm going to get rid of this. Hello? Hello? Yeah, let's keep this free from stores right here. And we're going to go back and we're going to put in some more trees here. We'll mix them up a little bit. Maybe throw in some of these. Actually, we do have a playground right here. I'll tell you what we're going to do, guys. Let's go crazy. Let's throw in a large playground as well. We have the children's hospital. Where's the children's hospital? There's elderly care. That's the sports hall and gymnasium. This is the children's hospital right here. This is what we're going to do. We got a playground here for them. I can't fit that. All right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to move this. We're going to move this asset across the street. And let me see if I can fit this larger one. We can, right across the street. Look at that. Now the kids can hang out. They can slide on slides. They don't get third-degree burns. It's awesome. Let's connect this path. Let's connect this path up. Yeah, why not? And see if we can sort of duplicate. That may have connected. I like it. I like it. So also in here, I have not been in here in a long time. Water structures. We got rocks. Let's see what we have in here. Oh my God. What the? Why is that? Why is that ginormous, dude? Do we have like holy crap. That looks kind of weird, doesn't it? All right. What do we got? I'm looking for like props. That's a little bit better. It's just like a single rock. We actually don't want rocks at the playground, do we? What am I looking for here? I'm looking for not vegetation. Not that. Do I not have this? I'm looking for like lights and stuff. We got some bushes. Let's do this. We'll put some bushes around the area. Looks kind of nice. Got to decorate our park up a little bit. I don't know why I'm not seeing it, but there is a place where you can find, well, just what I said, like lights and props for your parks and stuff. You can make your own parks, which I think is kind of damn cool. Let's line this with bushes. This needs to be like a little hedgerow here, right? Maybe rose bushes. Who knows what we got going on? Who knows? Yeah, I'm liking that. I'm digging it. Let's mix it up. What have we got? Let's go back to, what do we got here? What is this called? Oh, just a tall cluster of grass. Sure, it's unkempt. It's a park. It is a park, okay? This would be a good place. So that's kind of like one of the reasons I like leaving some space between buildings, because you can just kind of do stuff like this, you know? And give it kind of a more natural feel, or a more realistic feel, I should say. But why can I not find... Got some abandoned buildings going on. Wait, large buildings? No, that's a rock area. Okay. What is this? Oh. Why is this showing? Oh, this is the Natural Disasters DLC. We're not messing with that. Okay, I don't know why I can't find this. Wait a minute. Is it in... Oh, it's here. It's in Parks and Plazas. Is it? Yes, this is what I wanted. It's exactly what we wanted. All right, let's build this up a little bit. We also have another park in the area. But what we're going to do here, we're going to throw some benches and stuff down for the parents. They can chill out. Let's see. We can't really get it inside the park, but we can give it the illusion. How do I rotate this? Just like that. You just right-click. We'll throw a little... couple of benches down for some people to chill out. Yeah. I'll space them out. Maybe one here. Now these lights, let's see if I can remember how to do this. How do I adjust the day-night cycle? Anyway, we're going to pop some of these down. We want our space well lit. How do I do this? Can I remember how to do this? I mean, I know I can do this. Options. Gameplay. I can't remember how to do it. Let me unpause this. But there is a way just to turn it to night so you can actually see what you're doing while you're designing. And I can't remember how to do it. Like I said, I'm not a pro at the game. That is definitely not it. Anyway, if anybody knows, if anybody's good with this game and has ideas for me, let me know. If I'm doing something wrong or something could be improved, or you just got any ideas in general. But these look really cool, I think, at nighttime. We'll try to get these fairly well in unison, if that makes any sense. Yeah, you could go nuts. I've spent a lot of time designing designing stuff like this in the game. You can go crazy with it. So we're going to make sure our park areas are well lit for our children and the parents. Right? They need love too. We do anything over here? We might. Let's tell you what. Let's put. We'll do this. Have some street lights here. I'm interested to see how this is going to look. Okay, not too bad. What about over here? We do have some. Let's see if we can get. Sometimes if you play around, you can get just between your two assets and drop some stuff like this. We'll light the entrances to the path. We've got some grass, so they need to jump on this. Yeah, we're overgrown right here. I'll get with the maintenance guy, see if he can fix that up. This should look pretty dang cool once nighttime comes. And we'll do this. A little dark area there. We like it. We like it. That should work. All right. How about a water fountain? Yeah? A little water fountain out front. Where do we want to put this? We probably want to put this over here. Let's give some eye candy. Maybe draw some people in. We got a little gazebo. Let's do this. We'll turn that like so. I'm going to put some more benches out here. People can chill out. Oops. How do I think I can... Oh, it's like that. So if you hold shift down and right click, you can get it positioned a little bit better. And let's have we've got small fountain. Let's have a little water fountain here, and we'll have a bigger water fountain over here. What else do we have? We have trash receptacles. Oh man, I could put all this stuff in? Dude. You can't actually place inside of the asset, but you can, as you can see, you can throw some stuff on the outside. Maybe a little, that's as far as I can zoom in. Is that a teeter-totter? A high-level bench, sophisticated and elegant bench. It's suitable for sitting. All right. I don't want to go too crazy, but I got to say, that looks pretty dang good. That'll make people very happy. And in the meantime, I have totally ignored all of our demands. So it looks like, I don't know if you guys noticed, we had some abandoned buildings. It looks like, I didn't know this was a thing, but I guess they get torn down and people move in if there's demand for something else that it was sitting on. Like if it was a commercial building and we have demand for commercial, apparently people will move in. That is a good thing to know. I didn't know that would happen. So we've got one here and we'll keep an eye on it and see what happens there. It looks like the sun is going down. Maybe. All right, we got to expand a little bit here. We're going to expand this neighborhood. Actually, we have plenty of space to build, and I'm covered over here for water. Yes, I am. So we've got a high demand. So I think what I'm going to do here, I'm going to mix it up a little bit, guys. We're going to go high residential, and this will give us some larger buildings. I think it might look okay. You know, kind of lining the roadway here. Let's speed up a little bit. We'll do double speed. Whoops. Those should pop in fairly quick. We could decorate. Yeah, this is our homemade park over here. So we've got a couple playgrounds and 2 small parks. We could also dot this up. And as a matter of fact, it's starting to get dark. Let's go back into the lights. I love the. Oh, we got different types of lights. I didn't even know that. Street lamp number 2. We're going to go with street lamp number 2, guys. Street lamp number 2. See how that looks? That looks nice, doesn't it? I think it looks very nice. Thank you very much. Get some park feels, man. Can't go wrong with parks. So the assets themselves, they have lights as well already in there. And of course the streets have street lights. Yeah, street lights, good to go. Put another one here. And maybe just on the outside of the asset here. A little extra light. Never hurt anybody. Maybe one in the middle. The playground seems well lit. Let's make sure our path is lit up. It's looking pretty good. Throw a couple of lights out here. That looks pretty good. Maybe a light in here. Why not? Alrighty. I can dig that. Let's throw a little gazebo action. A little gazebo action. Everybody likes gazebo action, don't they? Make sure that's well lit. We'll throw a little, some of this action. Some bench action. Look at that. That looks pretty dang nice. What is our area? Oh, this is our Modern Institute Technology over here. Da, 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 da. This is our little health zone. Made it feel like a park. And look at this. The kids can come across the street. Okay, maybe a little bit of overkill with the lighting. And let's check out how's our high rises doing. So this high density stuff, you'll get these larger buildings. There it is. We are now officially a small city. So new services, our buildings can level up to level 6. We can put a train in. And when our city gets big enough, we're going to do like a metro and a train. We're also going to use the train for importing and exporting goods. New policies, we can do small business stuff, big business stuff, industrial planning, high-tech housing, and we can ban high-rises, which I may do in some areas. But this is a big one right here. Train station for our people if we want, and a cargo terminal where we can import, export goods. Got a yoga garden. Going to throw that down somewhere. And we have unlocked the hydropower plant. Let's see what unique buildings we got. We do have the winter market unlocked. We don't have this yet. The Chirp X launch site. This is gigantic, huge. Anyway, I think I'm gonna let these buildings level up like this, you know, and we'll mix it up. We will mix it up, and that will give us kind of a unique looking skyline. You know, we're gonna have IT clusters. We'll get into that. We're gonna mix that up once we get up into here. You know how we have plans. You know what we need over here? Josh, look at Josh. He has no lighting over here. We gotta hook a brother up a little bit. There's no lighting on the street because it's a dirt road, I think, and it's gonna stay a dirt road for now. Sorry, Josh. This is like mountain man stuff over here. Despite he's got a lit up dirt road. Couple of lights outside. What do we got going on here? Who's this? He's a manager at Forestry, friends. Every time I look over here, Josh has got somebody else hanging out at his place. There's a scooter. What do we got here? A fox? A cougar. We're going to name this guy. Yikes. Whose scooter is this? This is Earl Peters. Yeah, I don't know what Josh is got going on there, but every time we look over here, he's got some weird car. He's got a bunch of lady friends over. Who knows? Anyway, city's looking pretty dang good. Okay, so I'm going to get out of day-night cycle just because it's lovely to look at, but it's hard for me to take in and figure out what I need to do next. So let's keep expanding here. We're going to bring this right on over. The thing about using the high density, obviously, you can fit a lot more people into these. So you can pack more people into a space where we would otherwise, with this low density stuff, maybe have to fill in a whole area. But I am going to try to keep it just in certain places, right? So over here, we've got this going on. We've got, what is it? Offices. So the way that office space works, it actually can take the place of industrial. So if you have a large demand for industry, you see down there it says, or offices. So you can actually get your city nice and clean, but we are clean. We have moved on from generic industry to this greener stuff. And we're importing and exporting that stuff here, and it's making us a pretty good deal of money. But the demand still is high. So we're going to go back to low residential here, and we do need some commercial pockets over here, I feel like. So We're going to mix it up a little bit, and we're going to throw some higher density commercial zones in. Now, this does make a little bit more noise. Yes, it does. We're gonna mix this up a little bit. We're going to chuck some in here. Not going to go too crazy. I don't like to overbuild, you know. Just because a lot of people would, it is high. It says it's high. That's medium, but I don't go nuts just because we've got a demand. I do like to let my city balance out. I have learned that you can go a little bit nuts with it. Around the park here, I'm just going to put some smaller stuff. I don't want the high density there. Let's just do some smaller shops in here for these people. You know, maybe it's a little coffee shop. You know, who knows? We'll do a 4x4 here. Little bookstore. Got some town feels, man. And then up here, I'm going to put in a couple. These, I'm going to make this, see what we get when we do this. We'll do a little high density here for these people. And we'll do a bigger one right there. Maybe here as well. Why not? See what we got. So, should I put some more high density here on this side of the street? That is kind of a long block right there. I probably should make a cut through. But I think what I'm going to do, instead of a road, people will generally walk. They do, I think, prefer to walk. We're going to do a little bit of eminent domain here. We're just going to take out one building. And I'm going to make a cut through. And then let's keep that. What am I doing? Keep that from zoning back. And that one. So people are already using that. That cuts the blocks in half. So we do have some long blocks like this. This is really long. So what I probably need to do here, probably need to throw some more paths in between. Only thing is there's no cross street here. Now there is a way to get around that. Let me show you something. If I put a path here, right? And then I change this road. Say we're going to change this to... If I upgrade this road, you see with the different road, it does create a crosswalk, and you can line this stuff up perfectly. So let's, I don't know why that didn't line up, right? That's a little bit weird. We have different length rows. Oh, that's because of this weird block. Let's do this, though. I'm going to try to line these up, kind of. I'm making a cut through here is basically what I'm doing. I'm trying to line it up at the crosswalk. I should have put the roads in first, but not that big of a deal, right? No, it's not. I'll just answer my own questions. I want to be kind of minimal with how many houses I take out here. That's just 2. That's not too bad. And then we're going to do one over here. We'll take out 2 houses. Eminent domain, I'm the mayor. I do what I want. And we'll take out those 2. So that just gives people a chance to walk over to here, right? They don't have to drive their cars, and they will walk. And let me... I'm gonna keep that from popping in. We'll get rid of that. That's fine. I don't mind that. Yeah, we'll rock that. A little path for people, you know? And if we want, we could put some lights down there. I'm not gonna mess with it right now, though. And then on the other side of the street here, since our demand for residential is high, I think I'll just continue the high residential here, just because we do have the high demand. So let's go ahead. I like this one, actually. It fills in these blocks a little bit better. We're going to pack them in right here. Like I said, we're going to mix it up, you know? We got some funky stuff happening here. And let's throw in, let's see, just kind of take an overlook. We've got a lot of commercial. It's actually best, we are a little bit too spread out with the commercial. The best place for commercial, honestly, we're going to kind of upgrade here, is along these main roads. Why is that? Because it's higher visibility. So let's do this. Let's do this. I'm going to throw in the shops. This is where you would see shops along these main roads. I'm going to avoid building too close to this. I don't want too much traffic happening here. And this is our health area. I'm going to leave this. We're going to leave just some nice features here. Yeah. And so the other thing you can do that. You can right-click, you can dezone, and then quickly put in the higher density. And that's what we're going to do here. Oh, that's actually 2 shops. Interesting. And we'll do that. This is the best place for this for this commercial stuff. Is along the main roads. It's where it should be. And anyway, let's look at some policies. We can do a citywide policy here, and let's see. Some of the stuff is very beneficial. Some of it, not so much. So if we do a recycling policy and apply it to the whole city, it slightly reduces garbage accumulation and slightly reduces tax income. We're going to go ahead and do this one. I like the idea of recycling. Smoking ban, it increases health and decreases happiness. We're going to do this one as well. That's a pretty big one, isn't it? I don't care. We want healthier people. We want, and definitely parks and recreation. This moderately increases land value around parks and plazas. That's huge, and it also increases our budget by 20%. That is a great one to do, citywide. So if you have individual zones like we did here in Mountain Town, if I click on this, you see it changes it to Mountain Town, and you can assign individual ones here. Education boost, things like that. And if I just click out, it goes back to citywide. So we're going to do education boost, increases our education budget by 25%. Can't go wrong there. Recreational use, it moderately increases tourism, slightly increases tax income, slightly reduces crime, and increases police budget by 15%. It seems like a win. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. These other ones, what is this? I've never really done this one. It allows recycling centers to work plus 20% efficiency, but costs 100... Is that 100 credits? They're called credits. 100 credits per week? Yeah, that's kind of a positive and a negative. And this one, not bad. You get an upkeep of 5. I guess it must be 5 credits. It's not 5 cents. I'm going to call it $5. It's too weird to say it the other way, but I'm just going to leave that for now. We've got plenty of coverage. And this is stuff. If I affect a citywide policy, this would take effect immediately, like high-tech housing. So I think this would probably tear down all of the buildings. This is something you don't want to do, I guess. I think you need to do this in small areas. Industry 4.0 reduces workplaces by 30% per zoned industry. Increases production output by 50%? Let's do that. I mean, that should just affect our industry. We don't have tolls. Filter industrial waste. Zoned industrial buildings need to filter their waste, making them pollute the ground a lot less. Let's do this. No rebuilding. Oh, this is interesting. So I can forbid the rebuilding on destroyed buildings. We're not gonna leave that. I like the idea of something. A shop goes out of business, goes abandoned, somebody moves into it and uses the area. I like that. In these areas, the emergency response unit is has to do with natural disasters. I don't know what this is. I've never done it. That's for natural disasters as well. Okay. A lot of this is a lot to upkeep. That's good enough for now. We made some changes to the city, so let's go back here. Let's look. Oh boy. All right, I've got to take care of this right now. So what we're going to do here for power, we're going to, that's right. I have this. Boy, I am hesitant to mess with this. I have destroyed my city before with this. So the water flow, as you can see, it flows that way, which would mean I would want, I might be able to experiment with the dam up here when we purchase these tiles. For now, I'm not going to mess with it because I have flooded my entire city before trying to mess with that. So what we're going to do the oil power plant. And where are our current coal power plants at? They're over here. Oh, we got rid of them. Did I? Wait a minute. Oh, that's them right there. These, okay, here they are. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to replace... This gives us basically 120 megawatts. These produce 40. So even if we get rid of both of these, we are still out producing here, and that's what we're going to do. I'm going to throw that. Oh, I've got to get rid of this. Right. Okay. Let me pause it here. I don't want to break the game, but we're going to bulldoze these. We're going to get rid of these. Get rid of that. I don't know if this is the best way to do this, but it's the way that I'm doing it. We're going to do that, and we're going to throw another one. 120. Yeah, we need 2 of them. So let's see what happens when I unpause here. This should skyrocket. There. Okay. I was going to say, that didn't help at all. Okay, lovely. So let's make this a little bit more realistic with this road here. Let's extend this. Here we go. Kind of a wonky road. Do I care that it's wonky? Nah, I don't care. I don't care too much that it's wonky. I don't know why that didn't line up properly, though. That is going to drive me a little bit crazy. I'm going to ignore it for right now. These need to slide back a little bit more. I'm going to ignore it for right now. And let's look at the pollution that this causes here. Okay, it actually looks like a little bit more, but I think we're okay. We're okay here. I don't mind that. You can see the recycling centers, they cause some pollution. So that takes care of our electricity for a bit. Water, we still need. We're okay, but as I expand, you can see this is high still. So if the more houses I throw down and the more commercial, the more this is going to go down. It's just that these are not as efficient as the other ones. They're not as efficient. These do 120 cubic meters. These do half. It'd be nice when we unlock these. For now, I'm going to throw another one of these down. As a matter of fact, I'm going to throw 2. We can afford it. That should get this back up. The other thing I can do is increase the budget, which makes it work more efficiently if they have more money at their disposal. Let's see if these come online. It takes a while sometimes. That should... There it goes. So let's look at our budget real quick while I'm thinking about it. Oh, by the way, taxes. So anybody who doesn't know this game, the taxes are 9% by default. You can increase this to 12% and nobody will complain. If you go higher than 12%, people will complain and they'll actually move out of your city. But this is the best way to get money flowing. Oh, that's cranked all the way up. What is our garbage doing here? Okay, I'm going to leave that for right now. We do have the budget, but I have to remember that about the budget. But we can do this. Actually, I don't really need to do it now. I'm going to do it on water availability. So for water, I'm going to jack up the budget a little bit here. I mean, I don't really need to do this. And the difference between these is a day and night cycle. I just always do them both. I don't know if you have to do them both because we're not using the night cycle, but I think that's just a visual thing. So let's see what that actually does. Yeah, you can see what it did to water availability. Instead of being here, it's here. Yeah. All right. So we're good to go there. Garbage is not looking too bad. Got a lot of garbage processing units. Looks like we've got decent coverage. So let's look at our happiness. So people are very happy with our residential situation, 96. Commercial could be a little bit better. Office happiness is looking good. All this is fairly good. Fairly good. Nice grammar. Healthcare, we're rocking. We're killing it in healthcare. Death care, probably going to have to throw in another cemetery, and I think I'm actually going to do that. We don't need to right now, but I do like to kind of stay on top of stuff. So let's do it. Here we go. We're going to throw in a cemetery over here for these people, and our park area is right here. Actually, the best place for this might be a little bit morbid. Do it right across from the hospital and the elderly care. It's a nice looking asset too, and you can decorate this as well. But yeah, so now we have a capacity of 6,000. So we're good to go there. Childcare, golden. Elderly care, we're doing all right there as well. What is this? This is our building levels. Okay. So as you can see, buildings can, residential can get up to a level 5. And this, I think it goes up to 7 unlocks. I don't remember. But the higher it is, that means the land value is high. We're not doing too bad right there. This is wind speed. Yeah, it is what it is. Here's our traffic. Our traffic is great. We have a 94% flow. And anywhere, just because it's red doesn't mean you have a traffic jam. It just means that road is being used more. It's being utilized. And this is the purpose of these roads, so that's a good thing. If we did not have access for this industrial to the interstate, they would be driving all the way down here. They'd be driving through our neighborhoods. We don't want that. And this is just, there's no traffic, as you can see. It's just a heavily used road. That's all that means. There's our pollution. This is our noise level. It's a little bit high, and you can, there's a couple of different ways to alleviate this. So these high density commercial, they produce noise. People generally don't like it. There are ways you can get around this. You can use offices in back to buffer, and I may change this up a little bit and do that. But it's not that bad right now. People are dealing with it. This is our fire coverage. How are we looking here? We have no coverage over here. We need a fire department over here, and we're going to actually put in a fire station, and we're going to do this. That gives us pretty good coverage. It's right beside the cemetery. I don't mind that location. I don't mind it at all. That should take care of these people. What about our police? We're doing very well. We've got 2 small local police stations, and then we've got the big one. Good to go there. Not really any coverage up here. I might throw one of these smaller ones. What is this? Oh, helicopter depot. I think I'm going to do this, man. I don't think I've ever used one of these before. I guess this is a vanilla thing. I'm actually not sure if this is vanilla or not. It doesn't really matter too much, but we're going to let's throw this in right here. Wait, where's our police station? There's the police headquarters. This should be centralized, right? But I also feel like it should be out of the way. Let's see what this does. Does it cause... We got 3 helicopters. We get... It only has 15 noise pollution. That's not too bad. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this out of the way a little bit. I'm going to put this over here. Let's see how this works. I'm actually going to go here. Oh, that's a power line. So you can see the orange circle is the noise radius. So it's not that bad, but I'm going to put it right here. Well, you know what? I'm going to be a little bit smarter about it. I'm going to put it right here for now. Actually, so wishy-washy. I'm going to do this. Let's turn this on. We need guidelines on. I'm going to put it out here, kind of away. This makes a little bit more sense to me. We don't want it too close to the windmills. That wouldn't be good, right? Let's see if this guy's going to be covered. He's probably not. No. Let's get some water pipes out to our man over here. And electricity is covered. Okay, this is actually a really good thing. So we don't need this power line anymore, and I should have left that one. That looks a little funky, but that's actually working. You know what? What the hell? What is going on here? Wait. What the fuck? What did I just do? What the hell happened? Oh, what? What the fuck is going on? Let me pause. That's a problem. I'm going to move this. If I move this here, does the power jump? Yes, it does. So that means I can get rid of this. I try to avoid power lines. All right, what the fuck is going on here? Why? Not enough educated. Why would you need educated workers to work at a lumber company, man? Well, that brings us to here anyway. Let's see what's going on here. We got plenty of capacity for that, plenty of capacity for that, and plenty of capacity for this. I don't know what the hell's happening here. That doesn't make any sense to me. We have... Wait a minute. Yeah, look at the elementary school. Plenty of elementary schools in this area. We've got one high school. We have capacity. It's not like we need high schools right now. And we've got 2 universities here and here. I wonder if it's just too far away. So this might be indicative that we need a bus route happening. I'm not sure what's happening here. Like I said, I'm not an expert. How are we doing on time? Oh, we're like an hour in, man. Okay, we're going to do something really quick right here. We're going to set up bus route. I feel like our deal is big enough to where we need to get some buses running. Maybe that might be the issue. We can also do the metro station, but I don't think it's warranted right now. We are going to do a bus depot. So the way this works, what do we have here? What's this one? Biofuel bus depot. It says works just like a regular bus depot, except it sends out biofuel buses instead of regular ones. They're much quieter, and they carry just as many people. So what's the price difference? We don't really have to worry about money. We're making like 10 grand a week. 30,000. It's only 10,000 more. The upkeep is a little bit more. I like this idea. We've got money to play around with. Let's throw a bus depot in, and we want this. Let me see. Let me think about how I want to do this. I think I would want this down here. Kind of, yeah, off of the main road. So there's our bus depot, and now once you put your depot, you can throw in some bus lines. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to make some stops here. And I'm going to try to spread them out. Is that one way? Why wouldn't he just make a left right there? All right, well, we'll do this. We'll set up a route here. I'm not going to make the stops too close together because people don't mind walking. I'm not going to make them too far away either. But what we're going to do, this is basically going to run. We'll put a stop. We need them on this side of the road here. So we're going to have a stop here. We'll drop people off to work there. We'll drop people off to work here. We'll drop people off to work there. And then they'll come around. Another stop there. I'll try to keep them sort of lined up if I can. We're also going to have a return route for the other side of the road. I don't think people would mind walking that distance. And then, do I want to stop there? This is a kind of a high traffic area, so I'm not going to put a bus stop there. It is a bit of a high traffic area. And then our return route, we'll just add a stop. This is just to get people to and from work. So we'll put a stop here. I'll put a stop here. I'll put a stop here, and then we'll end the route there. So that is a complete route. And we're going to go the other way. So we're going to actually, we'll leave that route as is, and I'll make some overlapping routes so people can change buses. They can change buses if they want. So people will be able to jump on these buses. We'll do one there. You don't want these too close together. And then I'm going to do one. Well, okay. We'll put one here. Actually, we're going to do this. So they can jump. They can switch buses here if they want. Be kind of a funky route here. We'll put one there. We'll put one on the opposite side of the street there so they can change routes. I'll have them come up here, put a bus stop. This is to be a slightly longer bus route. Let's see. We'll add a stop here. It is going to take people quite a long time to get into our work or into their work. But what I'm going to do, why is that going all the way up there? Sometimes the bus routes are a little bit wonky. Let me see here. I'm trying to be efficient with the stops, but I feel like I'm not being efficient. We'll put one there. And then we'll put one... No, I want to come on this. I want to come on this side of the road. We're going to put one here. Fairly close to that bus stop. And then we're going to put one on this side of the road. Nope. Should we double up? We'll double up the stop there. Now we need to get them. I'm going to put one more stop. This is a long bus route, isn't it? Yes. So he's coming this direction. So we'll go. I'm just going to put one stop there, and then we need to get these fools up in to work. So I don't want a bus route or stop on a short little space like this. So we'll drop them off here. Drop them off here. We'll come around the other side of the street. Double up that one. And we'll put one. We don't have one there. We'll double up here. And we'll send them back. Actually, we'll put them here. No, that's too close, isn't it? Let's put it here. We'll put one there. And then he's going to return home. I'll double up the stop there. So he's going to come there. It's kind of hard to tell how he's going to drive that. We'll close it up right there. That is a long bus route. We don't really have anything happening over here yet, but we're probably going to do offices over here. In fact, I'm probably going to do offices along this front, and this will give people can just walk to work there. Let's see what that does. So now that we have our bus lines up, we can actually rename these. So let's see. We're going to make this, call it bus line 1, but we'll use a different color. Since it's going to the industrial zone, we'll do like a yellow, and then for this one, we'll do kind of an orange. All right. So let's unpause it. The buses are going to start heading out. And we'll be able, so the bus lines will actually be, there they are. There's a yellow one and there's an orange one. And you can follow these if you want. Yeah. And you can see how many passengers they pick up. You'll be able to monitor the bus line, the station. Each individual bus stop. We're going to let that play out over a period of time. It's going to take a while to balance out. But maybe that'll fix this. I don't know what's happening here. That is a little bit weird. People have access. Yeah, I'm not sure. We're going to see how this plays out. We could get a lot of abandoned buildings happening here. Wait, what's my unemployment rate? Wait a minute. What am I looking at here? What do I want to look at? I want to look at this. Unemployment's only 3%. I mean, that makes sense right now because these people technically still have jobs. But it's not like... We have enough people, we just don't have enough educated people. So, I don't know. We'll see how that plays out. We'll monitor it. Maybe the bus station will help out a little bit. Anyway, we do have to call this. We've been in quite a while here. Let's do a little cinematic cam review. Yeah, I'm going to leave you guys with the cinematic cam review. Actually, let's switch over here. I like to do this. All right. Well, thank you, guys. Thanks very much. I look weird in cinematic view. Up like that. Let's get me off the screen. Can we do that? Fuck. There we go. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I appreciate it. I surely do. You guys take care. I will see you in the next episode. Take care and peace for now.